Hello, my lovely psychology students. Welcome to a little exam skills session, and I'm going to be giving you one exam hint when it comes to dealing with math questions that use the command word explain. A lot of students do not address the word explain properly, and therefore they lose considerable marks in their answer. Let's bring up our STEM. Research study investigated the effects of eating baked beans twice daily on the participants' level of flatulence. The study found that 8 participants had increased levels of flatulence, 2 participants had decreased levels of flatulence, and 4 participants found it did not affect their level of flatulence. So we've got our STEM. Let us look at the question. What is the calculated value of S for this study? Explain your answer, 3 marks. Okay, let's break the question down. Let's deconstruct the question quickly. How many things is this question asking you to do? It's asking you to do what is the calculated value and explain your answer. So, and it's worth 3 marks. So what's that telling you? Well, 1 mark for what is the calculated value, because you just need to say the calculated value of S is whatever it is. So that will give you the 1 mark. Because what it is, it's looking for a direct answer. Just giving us the answer. We don't need to show a calculation, otherwise the question would have said, show your calculations. But the second part of the question says, explain your answer. And it's got the word explain. So it's really important that we understand what the word explain means. It means in the context of this question that you have to give the answer in a written format. And that means in full sentences. It doesn't mean giving very brief bullet points. For example, 8 increases, so positive, to decrease, minus. It's not asking for that. It's asking you to explain. And you know, when you explain something, you're talking about it in some detail. So it's really important that you write your answer and explain in some detail as to how you did your calculation. No bullet points, no calculation. That won't get you those other 2 marks. So when you see the word explain in a maths question, they are looking for a written answer in some detail explaining how you came about it. So it's really important that you can do that. So to really show you what it means, let's look at an example answer. The calculated value of S is 2. That's the first part of the question. So you'll get that 1 mark. Now you need to explain how you got there to get your other 2 marks. In order to get the calculated value, you need to work out the number of plus signs. And these are the increased levels of flatulence, which is 8, and the number of minus signs, which is a decreased level of flatulence, which is 2. And eliminate the zeros. This is where eating baked beans did not affect the participant's level of flatulence. So what you're doing, you're explaining how you got to that value. So the calculated value of S is the sign with the smallest total. This is a written explanation. This mustn't be in bullet points, like minus sign equals 2, plus sign equals 8. You're just stating things. You're not explaining it. And there's your difference. And this is how you would get your 3 marks in your answer. Explain. It's not showing the calculation. It's not writing it in brief bullet points. It's writing it in written format in some detail to show the examiner that's how you got to your answer. Really important that you can do that. Now remember, add this hint to your exam hint sheet that you've got in your folder and take the time to go over these hints, because the more you become familiar with the hints that I've been giving you throughout the year, the better you are at tackling those questions. I will talk to you soon when it comes to exam skills, and I will give you another exam hint. So take care, work hard,